Okay, for today's poem, it's called Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater. If you have yours ready in your songbook, can you get it out so you can sing with Miss Vane, okay? So we're going to sing it together, and then I'm going to teach you the song, and then we'll sing it together again, okay? So we're going to sing with me now, okay? Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Now I'm going to say it, and then you're going to say it, okay? Peter, Peter, Pumpkin Eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. I know we've been talking about rhyming words. Her, eater, and her. Doesn't really rhyme, but the N does in the same. Eater, her, that rhymes. And shell, well, it rhymes, huh? Well, today we are going to change the letter. We're going to substitute the letters. See all the P's here? There's P's. Everything that starts with a P, like Peter, Peter, pumpkin. You see any more P's? Oh, there it is. We need to change that one too. We're going to change it to, how about the letter M, okay? So that's going to be M. P here is going to be changed to M. Is there any more P words? Nope. Okay, so we're going to change it to the letter M. And M makes the sound, P is the sound P. And M makes the sound like mother. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna, whoa, we changed it to P, to M. So it's not gonna say Peter anymore, it's gonna say meter. Okay, isn't that silly? Meter. Okay, let's say it together and let's sing it together now. With the M sound on all the P's, we're changing it to Peter, Peter. We're not going to say Peter. We're going to say meter because M starts with okay? Meter, meter, pumpkin eater. Silly, huh? Had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Isn't that silly? But it is silly. It doesn't sound right. It's nonsense, huh? But when you change the letter, the word says something else. So did you notice that? If we change the P to an M, so it's not Peter anymore. It's meter. It's not Peter, but now meter. Say again. Meter, meter, pumpkin eater. Had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Silly, huh, Miss Vane? You're so silly. Now, if we change that P, how about to a D? I wonder what it would sound like. What sound does D make? D makes the sound D, 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 like door, like dolphins, like ding dong, D, D, D sound, okay? So instead of P, it's changed to a D, big D, because Peter's name is a proper noun. That's his special name. So that's why we put a big D, okay? Now, pumpkin is just a regular word, so we're not going to use the big the big D, because we only put big letters at the beginning of the sentence, okay? Unless it's somebody's name or a street name or something like that, then we'll put it in big letters, okay? Ready? Let's change it to D. Remember, D makes the sound D, 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 like door. Now it's not Peter anymore, it's Dieter. Ready? Dieter, Dieter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. That's so silly, huh? It's nonsense. Okay, let's read it again. Dieter, Dieter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. he dipped her in a dumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Wow. So can you change this poem to a different letter and sing it to Miss Vane? You can change it to F. F would say not pumpkin, but now it's gonna say not Dieter, because I changed it to Dieter. Let's go back to Peter. If I put an F there, it would say feeter. And it would say not pumpkin, but it would say fumpkin, right? Now if we change it to a G, it would say like gosh, like girls, If we put it to G, it would say geeter, gumpkin eater. Silly, huh? So if you can change the letter and sing me back the poem, I would love to hear you sing, okay?